Thank you. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2025 Marion County Technical Center Completer Ceremony. I'd like to take this time to recognize some of our honorary guests. With us tonight, our Superintendent, Dr. Heston. Ms. Duvall. And Board Member, Mrs. Costello. Also with us tonight, Principal from North Marion High School, Mr. Brad Harker. East Fairmont High School Principal, Mrs. Dr. Westall. And Fairmont Senior Assistant Principal, Dr. West. I would also like to recognize our instructors and our staff that's in attendance here this evening. And if you could stand up when I call your name, and please hold all applause until I get through all the staff. Chef Todd Stoniker, Mr. Donnie Neal, Mr. Jeff Greenlee, Mrs. Emily Wolf, Mr. Mike Oprin, Mr. Mike Foley, Mr. John Postaway, Mr. Gary Lanham, Ms. Nancy Riggs, Mrs. Chelsea Russell, Mrs. Courtney Costello, Mr. Kevin Morse, Mr. Smoke Conway, and Mr. Woodrow Taylor. Also with us tonight in our support staff, Mrs. Sabrina Hampton, Mrs. Krista Postaway, from East Fairmont High School, Mrs. Barbara Hott, Mrs. Kelly Morris, and Mr. Kenneth Emery. From Fairmont Senior, Mrs. Robin Salai, Mrs. Lisa Pelez, Mrs. Deanna Kaiser, and from North Marion, Mr. Mark Yoho. At this time, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance by Lakeland Hampton.
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This evening's guest speaker is Director of Student Success and Academies at Pierpont Community Technical College, where she promotes student persistence and academic success for students. She provides awareness and access for services and resources to aid those who are underrepresented. First generation in college and financially under-resourced in higher education, all while encouraging and contributing to educational programming advancement. Mrs. Dobbs has worked in higher education for more than 19 years, and she is passionate about promoting growth and operational improvement. She orchestrates and processes of systematically improving and expanding the core function and activities for her department to ultimately increase student satisfaction and persistence. Working with students to create success strategies that help them get beyond obstacles to succeeding in college is her aim. Mrs. Dobbs taught the Marion County for 7 years following her graduation from Fairmont State College with a bachelor's degree in education, specializing in science and health. She earned certifications in pharmacy tech and medical assistance. She has also completed the Marion County Technical Center's DECA and Health Occupations program. Mrs. Dobbs was the 1996 Student of the Year at Marion County Technical Center. Mrs. Dobbs has served on the local School Improvement Council for several years and on the Monongalia Valley Association for Health Centers Board of Governors. Please Join me in welcoming Miss Memory Dobbs.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank the administration, teachers, and staff for inviting me to present this auspicious graduation ceremony. And to the graduates of Marion County Technical Center, I would like to say congratulations. I am honored to be here, and I am here today because of you. You've successfully completed a demanding program, and you now have the skills and knowledge to make a real impact on your own life, in your community, and in the world. Remember, your education is just the beginning. Your careers and continued education will be filled with challenges, opportunities, and constant learning. I encourage you to embrace the future with confidence and a willingness to grow. Know without a shadow of doubt that you, yes, you, are prepared to make a difference. I stand before you to share how attending Marion County Technical Center has significantly improved my skills and opportunities. The program's hands-on approach and industry-specific training has given me a unique advantage in the job market. Beyond vocational skills, my time at Marion County Technical Center has instilled a strong work ethic, problem-solving abilities, and approach that's practical to learning that I wouldn't have gained otherwise. What I learned at Marion County Technical Center provided me with the opportunity to gain hands-on experience. This practical training, coupled with the focus on real-world applications, is very important because it helped me understand what I would do in real-life situations beyond the classroom. And it equipped me with a confidence that extends beyond my technical expertise. The practical knowledge and experience gained through the program have not only prepared me for my current role, but has also opened doors to other paths. I learned how to navigate challenges, and this is a side note. Yes, challenges are something that we all face from time to time. But the important thing is not to get stuck in the challenge, but to persevere through. That's where you gain your mental strength and the oomph to say, yeah, I can do this. There's nothing that can stop me. So getting back to what I learned how to collaborate effectively with others and understand the importance of precision and attention to details in a work environment. And these are all attributes and skills that the industry in West Virginia are looking for. Not only West Virginia, but Kentucky, Maryland, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, our surrounding states are looking for. I even go even further to say that the industry throughout the nation are looking for these skills and attributes. I'd even go even further to say the world is looking for the skills and attributes that you have gained right here at Marion County Technical Center. Furthermore, I found that the tight-knit community here at the Marion County Technical Center to be a valuable asset. How? Well, I'm glad you asked. The teachers and administrators go above and beyond to support students while you're attending class here and after you are gone, which has been incredibly helpful throughout my education and career, encouraging me to pursue continuous learning and strive for excellence. So I tell you today, don't be afraid or hesitant to pick your teachers' and administration's brains with ideas and concepts. Use them for your references from this point forward. So teachers, administrators, get your pens ready. As I explained, my experiences provided me with more than just a educational skills. It has built a strong foundation for my career by fostering work ethics, problem-solving abilities, and a practical approach to learning that I have applied and will continue to apply and carry with me throughout my life. The important word out of everything I have talked about thus far is apply. Without applying what I've learned, the time and effort spent on working through the programs here would have been in vain if I did not apply the concepts. When you apply what you've learned, you put it into action, and that's when learning becomes fruitful. Take an apple tree, for instance. An apple tree with no apples is simply not fruitful. Therefore, that tree is not living up to its potential. So it is important to apply what you've learned and share your potential to benefit not only yourself, but also people around you and your community. Very short story here. There was a business owner who entrusted 2 leaders in 2 different departments of the business with 2 separate budgets. One leader was entrusted with a $150,000 budget, and a second leader was entrusted with a $300,000 budget. The leader with the $300,000 budget decided that he was going to run his department as usual and hold on to his budget for hard times. And that seems like, okay, makes sense. But the leader with the $150,000 budget decided to hire 2 additional employees with the skills and knowledge to help him grow the department. After a little over a year of working with the new employees and putting his money or his budget to work, he grew his department revenue to over 2.5 times as much as the second leader with the initial budget of $300,000. My point in telling you this story is that the second leader sat on his potential, but the first leader used and applied what he had, and his department grew and flourished. It was fruitful. That too can be you. Maybe not the same situation, but you have the tools to grow your skills, to positively impact and improve your communities and those surrounded by you, if you apply what you've learned. You know the adage, if you don't use it, you lose it. That means that the skills, abilities, and your potential can deteriorate or diminish if not regularly applied and used. So keep this in mind. You are the handiwork of the world. You are created to do good works in which you have been prepared to do. Graduation marks the end of a period of learning and the beginning of applying what you have learned. So I encourage you today to remain engaged with your knowledge that you've learned here at Mary. Apply and use it. Whether it's continuing your education, starting your own business, you have what you need to be successful, and those skills and knowledge will take you farther than you've ever imagined. Today, this gymnasium is filled with guests, family, and friends, loved ones as well, to celebrate you. We honor you and your achievements today. I believe what should make you, your family, friends most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get it. As Ralph Emerson said, the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. And you've done it. You pushed through with tenacity when there were times when you didn't want to attend the class. Yeah, we know. When you didn't feel like doing homework. When you didn't have the motivations to study for a test. But you did it. And today, You are a completer. Any recognition is just the icing on the cake. Not to be expected, but definitely to be enjoyed. So celebrate. Have yourself a piece of cake or two and apply what you've learned. You are well prepared and you are ready. Once again, I say congratulations to the entire 2025 class of completers. We stand and we applaud you for persevering. We stand and we applaud you for a job well done. We stand and applaud you for your dedication. Yes, this is for you. Now, as graduates, you stand on the threshold of new horizons, new opportunities, and new possibilities. Your journey may not be without challenges, but remember that every obstacle is a stepping stone towards growth. So embrace the unknown, be open to new experiences, and never stop learning. Now it is your time to go out and build, create, and your time to make a difference.
Thank you, Mrs. Dobbs, for your wise words of wisdom and dedication to the education of Marion County. And now, Mr. Michael and Ms. Hampton with the presentation of the completers for the Marion County Technical Center.
To be a completer, a student must take 4 to 8 CMUs in one concentration. Students, as I call your name, will you please come forward? Macy Singleton, completing in ProStart Restaurant Management. Audrey Hamilton, completing in Law Safety and Marketing Management. Michaela Moore, completing in Marketing Management and Law and Public Safety. Aubrey Hamilton, completing in Therapeutic Services. Alex Alvarado, completing in Automotive Technology. Kenzie Ammons, completing ProStart Restaurant Management. Caden Ashley, completing in Automotive Technology. Sutton Bernay, in Therapeutic Services. Landon Black, in Electrical Technology. Gabe Bland, completing in Marketing Management and Administrative Support. Maylee Bland, completing in Marketing Management. Ariel Boyles, completing in Law and Public Safety. Andrew Brower, completing in Automotive Technology. Caden Boer, completing in Natural Resource Management and Animal Processing. Paul Cebola completing in collision repair technology. Quentin completing in automotive technology. Rylan Craig completing in marketing management and electrical technology. Cameron Craig completing in welding technology. Evan Curry completing in law and public safety. Shay Daft completing in animal systems, animal processing, natural resource management, and automotive technology. Abby Eapaw completing in electrical technology. Nicole Eapaw completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Isaac Elliott completing in carpentry. Morgan Ashley completing in therapeutic services. Ada Fancher completing in therapeutic services. Christian Floyd completing in electrical technology. Eden Fry in therapeutic services. Aria Falater completing automotive technology. Amelia Gray completing in therapeutic services. Lene Reynolds completing in therapeutic services. Brielle Greatware in therapeutic services. Cheyenne Hale in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Tanya Hamilton completing in law and public safety and marketing management. Heather Harris completing in ProStart restaurant management. Taylor Hayes completing in electrical technology. Dylan Jones, completing in therapeutic services. Sarah Jordan, completing in welding technology. Blue Lambert, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Larry, completing in ProStart restaurant management. Completing in welding technology. Wyatt Lugnasty, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Branson Long, completing in carpentry. Brian Longwell, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Tristan Lynch, completing in marketing management. Carter Mancino, completing in carpentry. Sarah Jo Martin, completing in carpentry. Logan McCartney, completing in electrical technology. Cole Ritchie, completing in aerospace engineering. Riley Miller, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Mackenzie Moore, completing in ProStart restaurant management. Kaylee Michelle, completing in law and public safety. Bryce Mills, completing in electrical technology. Abigail Wilson, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Max Orr, completing in collision repair technology. Gavin Owens, completing in welding technology. Shuck, completing in therapeutic services. Jordan Sigley, completing in law and public safety. Paige Schlegel, completing in therapeutic services. Aiden Sullivan, completing in automotive technology. Christina Spencer, completing in ProStart restaurant management. Colton Stanley, completing marketing management. Owen Starkey, completing natural resource management and animal systems. Erica Summers, completing in law and public safety. Isabella Talkington, completing in law and public safety. Lillian Tate, completing in ProStart restaurant management. Brittany Keats, completing in automotive technology. Grant Tennant, completing in electrical technology. Aiden Tinker, completing in web technology. Brooke Toothman, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Dustin Trickett, completing in automotive technology. Josiah Utt, completing in welding technology. Zoe Vanderhoff, completing in broadcasting technology. Savannah Walls, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Carter Wade, completing in aerospace engineering. Cole Wendelin, completing in welding technology. Jeremy White, completing in electrical technology. Kinsey White, completing in therapeutic services. Natalie Wills, completing in animal systems, animal processing, and natural resource management. Braxton Wilson, completing in collision repair technology. Brogan Loudermill, completing in collision repair technology. Loudermill, completing in collision repair technology.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Harker and Mr. Yoho to present North Marion High School completers.
The following students are completers in administrative support. Aiden Ashley. Trent Donnell. Chloe Hayes. Noah Hess. Cameron McLean. Gabriel Mileto. Trevor Mullen. Dakota Mundell. Crystal Neville. Shaylee Reel. William Robinson.
Please join me in welcoming Dr. West and Mrs. Palaz to present the Fairmont Senior High School completers.
I'm honored to be announcing the Business CTE completers from Fairmont Senior High School in attendance this evening. Taryn Cecil, completing administrative support. Anna Fritzman, completing in career and work skills training. Cormac Green, completing in administrative support. Damian Mason, completing in career and work skills training. Zoe Olson, completing in administrative support. Adrena Sales, completing in administrative support. John Silva, completing in career and work skills training. Tristan Wolford, in management and support, administrative support, as well as business enterprise. Addison Yoho,
join me in welcoming Dr. Westfall, Mrs. Hall, Mrs. Morris, and Mr. Emery to present East Fairmont High School completers.
Good evening. It's my honor to present to you the completers from East Fairmont High School this evening. Megan Abel, completing in career and work skills training. Haley Ashby, completing in career and work skills training. Logan Beck, completing in electrical technology. Hayden Biggie, completing in administrative support. Mason Blavel, completing in administrative support. Camden Bonner, completing in career skills training. Kristen Boone, completing in career and work skills training. Drew Bragg, completing in administrative support. Hunter Bragg, completing in administrative support. Caleb Crookshanks, completing in career and skills training. Hayden Dudash, completing in administrative support. Isaiah Farrell, completing in career and work skills training. Caitlin, completing in career and work skills training. Hashman, completing in career and work skills training. Logan Heldred, completing in career and work skills training. Caleb Lee, completing in career and work skills training. Jackson Lilly, completing in electrical technology. Franklin II, completing in career and work skills training. Lucas Marsh, completing administrative support. Cody McHale, completing in career and work skills training. Abigail Messenger, completing in career and work skills training. Brianna Venn, completing in career and work skills training. Danica Plum, completing in career and work skills training. Kaylin Pyle, completing in career and work skills training. Sarah Raymond, completing in career and work skills training. Tessa Rogers, completing in career and work training. Jasmine Scritchfield, completing in career and work skills training. Raina Shuck, completing in career and skills training. work skills training. Cameron Vigler, completing in electrical technology. Vincent, completing in administrative support.
Please join me in welcoming Ms. Donna Costello to present the ODD Fellow Scholarship at this time.
Good evening, everybody. You know, they asked me what is the best part of being on the Board of Education. This is my favorite part. I thank the students for allowing me to be a small part of your journey. It also allows me to thank collectively these folks sitting in the front for what you do for Marion County students. So give yourselves a hand. So I'm representing the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, Electric Lodge, number 67, from where I call the heart of County, right down the road, Farmington, West Virginia. Just to give you, and some of you may have heard this the other day during North Marion's award ceremony, but I want to give you a little history on the Odd Fellows. As an organization, the Independent Order of Odd Fellows aims to provide a framework that promotes personal and social development. For members, the degrees in Odd Fellowship emphasize a leaving of the old life and the start of a better one, and of helping those in need. The command of the International Order of Odd Fellows is to visit the sick, relieve the distressed, bury the dead, and educate the orphan. Specifically, Odd Fellow members today are dedicated to the following purposes: to improve and elevate the character of mankind by promoting the principle of friendship, love, truth, hope, charity, and universal justice; to help make the world a better place; to live in by aiding each other, the community, the less fortunate, the youth, the elderly, and the environment in every possible way; to promote goodwill and harmony amongst peoples and nations through the principle of universal fraternity, holding the belief that all men and women are regardless of race, nationality, religion, social gender, rank, and station are brothers and sisters. So with that being said, I have two scholarships to award, and the first goes to Macy Singleton.
teach other students about their knowledge. It is with my pleasure to present this year's Sterling Trust Scholarship to Mr. Owen Starkey. Our next scholarship is the Souls Electric Jack Pethel Memorial Scholarship, and that goes to Mr. Taylor Hayes.
We now come to the time of the evening where we announce the Employee of the Year finalists and the winner. Here to do this is Mr. Michael and Ms. Hampton. Mr. Michael will now recognize students in the running for Employee of the Year and unveil the Employee of the Year for 2024-2025 for Marion County Technical Center.
Okay, Employee of the Year finalists, please stand when I say your names and remain standing. Please hold all applause till the end. From Aerospace Engineering, Colson Michi. Agriculture, Brooke Toothman. Broadcasting, McKenna Price. Carpentry, Gary Rader. Law and Public Safety, Arian Boyles. Marketing, Audrey Hamilton. ProStart, Macy Singleton. And Therapeutic Services, Aubrey Hamilton. The Employee of the Year is selected from senior students who have been Employee of the Quarter during the school year. The staff then selects and votes on finalists for the Employee of the Year. The student is one who promotes not only the Marion County Technical Center, but also career and technical education. This year's Employee of the Year for Marketing, Audrey Hamilton.
Good evening, distinguished guests, family, friends, staff, and fellow graduates. We are here today to celebrate the closing of one chapter and the opening of another. Last week, the day before the speech was due, I was scrolling on TikTok searching good graduation speeches. While all of them were good, I still didn't have any inspiration, didn't know what to write about. I wanted to reminisce, yet keep it short and sweet. It was just yesterday that I started freshman year and had stepped foot into the Tech Center. I was kind of quiet, which I know is a big shocker to everyone in the front row. I was not scared of public speaking, but horrified and didn't like reaching out to talk to anyone. So I joined marketing, thinking I would be fine as long as I didn't have to present or publicly speak. Well, news to me, freshman year, that is what the whole class was about. I had to publicly speak and make connections with people I didn't know. What seemed like a small, insignificant moment in my life changed everything. I would meet people from east and west that I would never met or talked to, that I now call my friends. I would talk and meet kids from North Marion for the first time ever while at the Tech Center, even though we went to the same school. Talking in present tense now, I met people who have supported me and helped me get through high school, and I am forever grateful to the Tech Center for that. I would like to thank some of those people, and first First, I would like to thank my friends Natalie and Carly for always making all the social media so fun. Pulled together. I would also like to thank Miss Hampton for being an amazing role model as she does almost everything in the Tech Center like Finally, but most importantly, I would like to thank my instructors, Mr. Lamb and Mr. Neal, as they pushed me to be the best I can be and gave me opportunities that will forever benefit me in my life. However, enough about me and more about you. In marketing, I saw each and every one of you develop new skills and harness the ones you already have. I saw most of the amazing projects you have done and awards you have won. I also saw all the new friendships that have flourished. It's been an honor to be able to meet and talk with almost all of you guys, as I believe you're all so unique and capable of what you set your mind to. No matter what you all do in the future, whether it's going to the job force, go to college, join the armed service, whatever, take pride in it. The skills you have learned from here, even if you're no longer going into that field, will benefit you. The connections and friends you have made will benefit you. The Tech Center has given you the experience you will need for the real world. Cherish all that you have learned and gotten in the past 4 years, because as J. Cole said, nothing lasts forever, but at least we got these memories. We have finally made it. Congratulations, MCTC class of 2025. Thank you.
As we get ready to wrap things up for the evening, I'd like to say congratulations to all and good luck in your future. With some closing comments again here, Mr. Michael.
I'd like to start off with giving a special thanks to our faculty here at the Tech Center. Special thanks to Mr. Yoho, Mr. Lanham. His classes designed and printed this year's programs. Also, our FFA students who are standing in the back that helped with the ceremony tonight. Also, the administration at North Marion for working with us to make our completer ceremony possible this evening. Also, to the broadcasting program and Mrs. Riggs for the slideshow, the photos, and the live streaming of tonight's ceremony. And I would like to, at this time, invite the completers of the Tech Center over to a brief reception in our conference room. So parents, please come over and join us after we leave here this evening. At this time, I would like to bring up Ms. Rebecca Schaefer for the benediction.
Let's pray. Lord, we come to you right now and we thank you. We thank you for everything that you've done for us these past couple years. We thank you that you brought us together today to celebrate a really large accomplishment. We thank you for everything that is good and holy in your name. We thank you for work tireless, countless hours to make sure that we. I thank you for all of the people that we've met along the way that have pushed us to reach further. All of the good times that we've had here that we can hold on to when things get hard. And I thank you for even the hard times that we've had here and have taught us lessons that we will carry out throughout our lives. I ask that you be over us as we leave tonight, that we would have safety and that you would guide us and lead us in every step of the way, in every ambition that we have, and that you would hold us and keep us safe. And I just praise your mighty, holy name. Amen.